Today's drawing is an otherworldly location, J. Pritzker Pavillion, a legendary outdoor music venue right here in downtown Chicago. Truly one of a kind. Before I get talking about this structure too much, today I'm working on a purple paper. I'm going to be using white and black for the highlights and the lowlights, black for the line work, and then I'm going to be using metallic silver for the band shell itself. Normally I like using the metallics for any type of downtown skyline, shiny, steel structures, but today I'm only going to be using it for the music band shell itself. That way it sticks out from everything else in the background. Like I mentioned, it's a very elaborate music venue. This structure is composed of elaborate ribbons that curl up. They're made of brushed stainless steel. We got the good ticketed seats up front and then an open lawn area behind that. Every time I've come, we've pulled up with a picnic blanket and food. I've seen a lot of shows here, most of which have been free Chicago Park District programming. Local acts, more unknown acts, but definitely international, world-renowned acts. Another iconic thing that's happened here, this is where basically the celebration speeches of the Jordan-era three-peat championship Bulls happen. You can find those online or different videos or whatever, but this exact stage is where the Bulls celebrated those wins. There's a series of speakers over top of the entire venue. It's an overhead series of steel structures that create a diamond pattern. I like to think of it as a web of sound. This place was designed by the legendary architect Frank Gehry. He's mostly known for his signature deconstructionist style. You can almost instantly spot one of his buildings when you see one. They are stylistically similar to each other, but aside from that, they stand out from pretty much any conventional building structure around it. This is his only structure in Chicago outside of the pedestrian bridge, which is actually attached to the pavilion. Up close, this whole thing is made out of layered stainless steel squares. It kind of reminds me of scales. From a distance, I always thought this place looked like a big samurai helmet, and I recently learned some of the original inspiration came from a headdress. It's located in prime time real estate, right in the heart of downtown Chicago, the head of Millennium Park, sitting in the shadows of the Aon building, surrounded by iconic Chicago landmarks as neighbors. The Bean, Maggie Daley Park, Faces Fountain, Buckingham Fountain, the lake, the Art Institute, etc. There's a lot happening in this image, and if you let yourself, it'll be real easy to get sucked into drawing each one of these windows individually, all the details throughout this whole space, which would be overkill, big time overkill. I've pushed the detail about up to my maximum limit. This is pretty much a wrap for me. J. Pritzker Pavillion, one-of-a-kind location, downtown Chicago, in the loop. Frank Gehry, world-renowned architect, incredibly creative building designer, Pritzker Pavillion. Thank you for watching. Outdoor concert season is soon approaching. I'm definitely trying to catch some shows there this summer, especially free shows. I'm OJ at Juice Loops Live. See you next Thursday. Thank you. Bye. I got them drilling downstairs. Hope you don't hear that throughout the whole video.